calcium, of the 84 minerals you need, 60% of it is calcium. And there are different types of calcium. There are over 250,000 calciums in 7 different classifications. And your body needs 6 of those different classifications. And they have a different effect on your system. In this particular case, those that were severely deficient in this particular calcium, they were getting really good results. Greetings, everyone. This is Dr. Jim Sharps from the IIOM YouTube channel. And today's topic is integrating RBTI with personalized nutrition. I think you're going to really love this topic. It's a really powerful approach to really understanding if you're getting the most out of your nutrition. How do you know if what you're eating is actually being transformed into making you a better you? So what we're going to do is we're going to show you how here at IIOM we combine RBTI with our natural health approach natural health approach to health and wellness. Now, just using the natural laws of health alone will significantly improve your health. But RBTI takes it to a whole new level, really accelerating and enhancing the process, because it really helps you to understand how your body is receiving the nutrition that you have. So RBTI is a system that basically analyzes whether or not you're taking the minerals, the vitamins, the phytonutrients, the nutrients out of the food and converting it to your cells, tissues, organs, etc. It's a very powerful, scientific based, laboratory level test that you can perform in your own home and at an affordable price. So let's talk about why it's so powerful and how it does this. When you eat your food, it goes through the process of digesting, supposedly, and it takes about, people might not realize this, but it takes about 18 hours for your digestion to digest 60 to 80% of the nutrients. Now it still takes another 6 days for that 100% of that process to be completed. But in that process, what RBTI does do is it tells you if your calcium requirements are off, your minerals are off, and other very important factors like are you having the right amount of water and things of that nature for your digestive system and for your system to be operating at an optimal level. So the value is a lot of people are eating things, they're taking supplements, taking a lot of things, but a lot of them don't know whether or not they're working. With RBTI, you'll be able to get feedback in terms of whether or not your digestive system is too alkaline, too acid, to be able to accept the nutrients in the food in a way that's optimized for improved performance. So you have these 7 different numbers, and based on the patterns of these numbers, it tells you a whole lot about your biochemistry. So, for example, there are a lot of people out there who are promoting certain supplements, certain protocols, and I constantly get calls about, well, what do you think about this new thing? What do you think of balance of nature supplements? What do you think about this new brain supplement? What do you think about phosphatidylcholine? All of these big, long words, all these nice, fancy things. Does go to cola work? What do you do for this, that, or the other thing? In the old days, I basically said, that's good. That's a good supplement. That should work. That could work. And many times it did, but a significant amount of times, enough times, I should say, not significant, because just doing the good natural things, you can basically improve your health quite a bit. But at times, there was no progress, and sometimes it's actually reversed. I'll give you a perfect example. few years ago, probably maybe about 20 years ago, I remember this big push for coral calcium, and had all this nice stuff about this, where it came from and the quality of the processing, etc. And quite frankly, quite a few people got really improved health and vitality. You know, calcium, of the 84 minerals you need, 60% of it is calcium. And there are different types of calcium. There are over 250,000 calciums in 7 different classifications. And your body needs 6 of those different classifications. And they have a different effect on your system. In this particular case, those that were severely deficient in this particular calcium, they were getting really good results. Because, you know, 60% of your requirement, and it's the gateway for the other 83 minerals. You can see how it not only did it provide this important calcium that you needed, but it also allowed your body to accept and to utilize the other minerals in the food. But some people, they actually got worse. So if you're already in a particular condition that this is improving, you know, the law of moderation and balance says, you know, you avoid things that are harmful and you do things that are good for you in moderation. And if you do too much or too little, you have different kinds of symptoms and different kinds of issues. So that's just one example of how integrating RBTI into your nutrition, into your health system, can significantly enhance your healing process, your health improvement process. So health isn't only about freedom from disease or reduction of health issues and reversal of health issues. It's also about improving performance. It's about taking your health quotient, if you will, your HQ, to a higher level. So do you want to be functioning at a 40 to 60% level? Or do you want to be functioning at a 70 to 80% level, 80 to 90% level? RBTI will show you where you are, and it will show, it tells you what you need, gives you the clues of what you need to get to those higher levels. And you have immediate feedback. You can learn in this short as 3 to 7 days whether that diet, that supplement is making you the same, better, or worse. If it's keeping you the same, then you might want to make the decision, do I really want to spend this extra money to be the same or worse? But if it's better, then you can stay with it, and it will tell you when it's time to move on from it. Because, you know, once you meet your requirements, you don't need to keep going on it continuously to cause a problem. You might want to take it intermittently, because now you know this is something that works for you. Or you might want to move on to another supplement because it might tell you another area that needs attention. So hopefully this helps. I've worked with countless individuals. Now, as I noted, before I worked with RBTI, I've been working with RBTI for the last 10 years of my 30-year practice. And I did get really good results. I'd say in the mid to high 80s, even to low 90s. But I can tell you that the results now are in the 90s, because now I have this tool that helps me to personalize the health programs. This is helpful. I want to thank you for tuning in to getting the IIOM perspective on health, vitality, nutrition with the use of RBTI. And if this has been helpful to you, please like us below and continue to subscribe. And just for your information, if you want more information on RBTI, you can go to our site, which is www.iiomonline.org, and you can see the full spectrum of courses that we offer, our certificate, as well as our degree courses that go from the bachelor's all the way up to the PhD. And I'm happy to inform you that we have individual classes on RBTI, and we actually have a certificate, an accredited certificate course where you can be more fully equipped and qualified in RBTI for your own personal use, or to help friends, family, associates, or to include it in your health practice. So with that, I want to wish you all very happy and improved health and vitality. And again, like us below if you found this to be helpful, and continue to subscribe to our IIOM online YouTube channel. And again, check our websites out. So until next time, I want to wish you all the very best of health, happiness, in all of your, and God's richest blessings in all of your health and other endeavors. So until next time, bye for now, and God bless.